Hi guys, welcome to Sahrai Sweet Simples. Today I'm going to be making some yellow cake, but with a twist. It's going to have yogurt in it. So first thing you want to do is wash your hands. So after you get done washing your hands, you need to make sure your setup is clean and disinfected, so your food won't be like all nasty and dirty and stuff. Okay, so now that you have that done, you can start cooking. So you're going to need a bowl and like a mixing utensil to put your cake mix in. So here's my bowl and here is my cake mix. We're making a normal yellow cake. So you take your cake and you need to like cut it open. You need to open it. Like sometimes you gotta open it with a knife, and if you open it with a knife, you need to be careful and you need to have somebody watching you so you don't cut yourself. Okay, so now you just want to like cut open your cake mix. Okay, now that you have this open, you just want to dump it into the bowl. Okay, so now the cake mix is all in the bowl, and now you just want to get. So this recipe requires a cup of water, a half cup of vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. So now you're gonna get your cup of water. Okay, so I got my cup of water. It's measuring things in here, and I'm just gonna pour it in. Okay, so then you want to get a half cup of vegetable oil, and you want to pour that in as well. Okay, so I got my half cup of vegetable oil, and I'm gonna pour that in. And you also want to wash your utensils and all your bowls and cups when you're done using them. So now I'm going to add 3 eggs. Okay, now you want to mix all your ingredients together. Okay, now that you've mixed all your ingredients together, you want to like clean up your area from the stuff that you didn't use. Okay, so now that we're ready, we're going to add in a twist. We're going to add in the yogurt. We got strawberry banana. And now you want to clean up your workspace. Okay, now that you've got all your ingredients in there, you want to mix it again. Okay, so our cake mix is all done, so we're going to let that sit to the side while we get our pan and stuff ready. So when you're baking this cake, you want to set the oven to 350. So it's on 350, and now you're gonna see how long it takes the cake to bake. Okay, so you want to take like some type of pan or something and fill it up with water. And what you do with this, you want to put it under the cake so it remains fluffy. So with the pan that you're gonna put the cake in, you want to take this and you want to grease it. You want to spray it with like olive oil, nonstick oil, something. Here's what it's looking like after it got sprayed. Okay, so now, after we done all of that, we have our cake right here. Okay, so now after you've done all of that, you have your cake ready to be put in the oven. You're going to pour it into the pan. Now that you have your cake in the pan, you're gonna like smooth it out. Now we're ready to put the cake in the oven. So you need to be careful with this part. You need to have like a supervisor watching you while you do this. You're gonna put the water, and you want to fill it up about halfway. So 1/2 of this is filled with water. Okay, so now that you have your water pan in there, you want to put your cake pan in on the top. Okay, so now that you have those in there, you want to let them stay in there for 15-minute intervals. So you want to do 15 minutes at a time. So I'll be back with y'all in 15 minutes. Okay guys, so it's been 15 minutes, so I'm gonna check this cake. So the cake is definitely not ready yet. So we're gonna wait like another 15-20 minutes and see what happens. Okay, it's been like another 15-20 minutes, so I'm gonna check the cake again. Okay, so the cake is not done yet, so we're gonna leave it in for another 10 minutes and see what that does. Okay guys, so it's been 10 minutes and the cake should be done by now, so let's check. Okay, so the cake is done, so I'm gonna take it out. Okay, this is what the cake is looking like. It's all done. So now I just have to let it cool, and it's very moist and bouncy because of the water under it and the yogurt I put in it. So now we're gonna wait for it to cool off. So we're gonna wait about 20 minutes for the cake to cool off, and then we're gonna ice it. Okay, so the cake is now done cooling, and as a pastime, I did some math. Okay, anyways, the cake is now done cooling, so we can ice it now. So here's the icing I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna spread it with a butter knife. And here's the cake. Okay, so I'm now done frosting the cake. It was a little bit of a problem to frost it because I didn't want to frost. But yeah, that's my cake, guys. And I'm gonna have my mom taste test it in a little bit because I don't like cake like that.
Oh, what is that?
It is?
Mm-hmm. And it's super moist. Okay.
Okay, so I forgot to film like an outro, but that is my video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I get a good grade on this because I worked hard. And my math is going to be right after this.